All right, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, as well as Tower of God lovers, welcome back. It's been a week. It's still Monday, unfortunately. But fortunately, we are still here. Me, your host, with undoubtedly the most, Chris Allen, also known as Quarryun's future husband, also known as the Bomb Lover. With my other host, my compatriot in crime, the Crimean angel himself, but also the devil, the holy, but also unholy Caroline.
Hey, what's good?
So, the unholy but sometimes holy hairline, the chief guide of our journey through Tower of God, even though it's kind of Azul, but we're not going to say that too loud. Tell me, what happened last time on Tower of God Z?
Yeah. So we made it to the floor
We
of
did it!
death. We're
Yeah!
there.
We did it!
And right as we were about to depart, we had Yura and
Yes.
people,
Yes.
mostly in her briefcase, but also long gone out, trying to
Team Bake
escape through
Stabe.
the same exit.
Yes.
Yep.
And they made a
And
deal with them.
yeah, and they figured out some sort of riddle. The riddle having something to do with the princess, something to do with the thorn, something to do with something. I don't really
Yes.
remember it too well, but they'll
Yes.
probably mention it again.
Most likely
Uh,
they will.
we have a few things going on. So we have they have um Hockney's painting of the
Yes,
team backstab.
his soul.
They didn't mention it yet, so it's a little strange.
That's true.
Another thing is that Karaka is around. Well, he was around, and he took team backstab and just dipped. So
And this is a perfect segue
yeah,
into the changes we have made for your viewing pleasure, the audience out there. As you might have noticed, we've updated the tier list to include Mr. Hockney. Because we don't know about him too much yet, we didn't put him too high. I'm gonna be honest, I put him that high purely based on his fashion, as well as a little bit of his personality, because I do like his personality. He's very, I would like to say, self-sufficient and uninfluenceable, if that's the right word. But anyway, I have also gone to the liberty of consulting with my guide hairline and coming up with a new background since we are done with the Hell Train station, or sorry, the name Horn Station. We are done with that, and now we are in the floor of Hell. So it makes sense that we are now in the cave system of Minecraft where it looks like kind of like hell. And we also managed to change the GIF where this is Bomb's view of seeing Karaka for like the billionth time show up right above him. Because that's what
yeah,
seems to be happening a lot now. I feel like just randomly Karaka's just gonna show up, be like, I'm still here. And then Bomb's gonna be like, oh shit.
yep. I mean, now that he's in the vicinity, he's gonna be popping up a whole lot more.
Yeah. And this
Now
guy's
we
a
got White
fucking
and Karaka to
ranker.
worry about.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
these people are no longer like within the realm of dealing with. Like Bomb has to run. Like he cannot handle these people. He has to run,
Mm-hmm.
which is very
Yeah, and there's
cool.
an issue. He can't necessarily protect his homies from these types of people too, so they have to run as well. And you know, Bomb is all about protecting the homies. So
Oh
if some
yes.
person takes damage, like he still loses in that event.
Oh yes. Oh
It's not
yes.
just about protecting him.
He will definitely self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
Now, an important revelation that happened last episode, or it was really shown a lot last episode, but I think it happened before then too, was the technique that he learned, the
Oh,
Shinwan Ryu.
how could I forget? Yeah, we're looking at it right
Yes,
now, actually.
exactly. Now, what did I end up calling it? The English translation for
You
myself?
called it the divine flow or
Yes,
something
yes,
like
the
that.
divine flow. Yes, I very much like that name. So, Bomb has learned the divine flow, which is essentially, for lack of a better explanation, a gigantic black hole that just consumes Shinsu.
Yeah, that's a good way of calling it.
And I remember last time I had some questions for you about like, does it matter what it consumes, and like, does that change like the explosion or whatnot? And I don't really remember the answers, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter. So,
Yep.
is there anything else we are missing?
I don't know.
I believe the last thing that we saw was Karaka tried to kidnap Bomb, right?
Yeah, he's like, "You're coming with me."
Yeah, and then what ended up stopping them?
Evan helps, and also, well, Bomb was gonna take it head on. He's like, "Oh, perfect, time to use the Shimon Ryu," and then Evan's like, "What the hell are you doing?" and like saved him. So he threw his attack into the air and like
It
well
sucked
basically he like
everything.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and
So I think
that's what we're
we're
looking at right now.
yeah, I believe we're all caught up. So let's see what Evan thinks of this.
Mm-hmm.
For chapter 234. What on earth did he just do? Making Karaka Shinsu disappear like that. Oh, also, fuck. Before we keep going into it, I do also have to warn everyone. If I sound a little nasally, it is not your imagination. I am a little sick today, and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. So I'm sick, tired, naked, afraid, alone, and starving. Because I have my dinner near me and I'm not eating it. So I'm basically at the lowest point I can be. So if I sound off, that is why. And I'm totally not saying that in case we make a mistake reading, for sure. But I am actually sick, so don't be too hard on me. Anyway, making Karaka Shinsu disappear like that. I guess it's not strong enough for rankers. What on earth did this boy learn on the train? Dude, so Evan is more shocked. Evan is like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. When I first met him, he was just an ordinary boy without any power at all. And it hasn't even been that long since then. But now, I need to get stronger. He's growing so quickly that I can't believe it even after seeing it with my own eyes. I thought he was a completely different type of race from Urek Mizuno. Guess not. Is this the power of irregulars? Oh shit! They're finally comparing him to fucking Urek. Let's go! So, Agent, I have some questions for you here regarding
Mm-hmm.
Bomb and Urek here. So, Urek was very, very like quick, right? So this is where we've talked about this before, where Bomb is kind of different from other irregulars, where like other irregulars they're kind of stacked from the beginning, right? Like they're very front loaded,
Mm-hmm.
and Bomb is kind of like the opposite, right? Like he's not front loaded, but he has really good scaling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when he's comparing him to Urek here, does he mean like the level at which they're progressing? Like Bomb is like going like fast, like kind of like Urek's pacing, or no?
Yeah, because if you think about it, Burke started strong, but
Uh huh.
he still grew really fast as well, right? Like I'm sure he faced troubles as he was climbing the tower. I mean,
You
his
think
definition of
so?
troubles is probably very different to what Bomb maybe would face, just because of the fact that he was strong out the gates. But it's the growth is definitely there for an irregular. So I think that's what he's referring to. The fact like, and it might even be more amazing so that Bomb started out with like pretty much nothing, and now he is where he is right now
So
in a very short.
the fact that he's kind of scaling near like Urek's level, especially starting from next to nothing, is like even more impressive.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, like, is he gonna stop, or is this just where it's beginning? You know what I mean?
Oh
Because this is very
shit!
early to the adventure, so it's like if he's where he is right now from where he was in the beginning, like, is this scaling gonna keep going at this rate, or will it go faster?
The
Because right
sky's the
now at this
limit.
rate, it's already ridiculous, you know.
Yes.
So
To the point where even Evan is shocked. Like if you could shock Evan,
exactly,
and Evan's like considered a high ranker, that means something. That actually means
exactly, yeah. There's a big difference between seeing Urek do something like this and then seeing Bomb do something like this, just because of the fact that Bomb started with nothing. But I mean, granted, they are both irregulars, but and it's always a marvel for a regular who's not really like experienced with this sort of stuff to see like the capabilities of an irregular.
so.
And I guess
Just
especially so from someone like Bomb, who was never really considered like a true irregular.
yeah. So
Well, I don't want
just
to say never considered, but you know what I mean.
he was kind of like an irregular, but like
Like he's no Enryu. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like people questioned how he's even an irregular
exactly,
until they
exactly.
started fighting him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Most people, and I mean, it kind of works his benefit, right? Because
They
what is the first thing
underestimate
when
him.
people see Bomb and they're fighting him? They're like, "Oh, what? This regular is crazy." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
no one expects that he's an irregular. They just think he's extremely gifted.
Yeah. Also, to answer the question of where's Karak on the tier list, I don't like him enough to put him on the tier list, so he's not on there.
Damn.
Short answer. Maybe if he becomes cool, maybe I'll put him on then, but we'll see. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. So just to make sure, Urek can also use the divine flow, right?
In theory,
Okay, in theory,
you
but
should be able
we
to.
haven't seen him
We
use
haven't
it.
seen him. Yeah.
But every irregular should be able to use it,
Mm-hmm.
even Rahel.
Yes.
I
Great. I
fucking
mean,
hate
you have to
Rahel.
learn how to do it though, right?
But they are capable of being able to do it.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah.
Okay. And this is kind of my last question here with Urek, right? So remember how all of them went, or not all of them, but like the 10 family heads went to the God of Guardians and they
Mm-hmm.
trained under him.
Mm-hmm.
Urek, they said Urek didn't do that, right? Urek didn't train under God of Guardians.
He was definitely in the Hell Train. I don't know if he probably did train with God of Guardians, but I don't think he spent as much time with him. Maybe.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. They did mention something about Urek, but let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna look it up actually.
this is where like the larger question I had with this was like, after God of Guardians, who the fuck teaches these irregulars? Or do they literally just pick it up on their own with like no guidance?
Hmm. Yeah, part of it is definitely figuring out your own style.
Like they're just shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Because I feel like for a lot of people in the tower, they like find like a person who trains them or like who like sets them up and stuff. And like at each checkpoint, right, we eventually see someone come around that like helps Bomb and the group like sort of train or at least give them like a respite to where like okay, like now we can focus on ourselves or something, right? Like look at Yuri. Yuri came in, trained fucking Endorsi. Evan came in, trained fucking Kuhn, and then even Ren and the other group they had their own little training arc too. Hot's got his power up. Like there's always like a point where people improve either through self training but also through like mentorship. And I'm kind of wondering like did the irregulars have that going up the tower as well? Because if they're already so far ahead of like everyone else, who the fuck is gonna train them aside from the God of Guardians?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little thought
I'm
I
sure
had.
there are some people out there. It could be that we just don't know about them.
Okay.
And that, like, the next checkpoint of, like, a person who can teach regular skills is, like, 40 floors ahead.
So I was gonna ask this too. Is it against the rules for a princess to train someone or to help someone?
No, not at all.
So a princess could kind of take like a protege and like help them up.
Yeah, princesses at the end of the day, as long as you're following the main rules, are kind of their own people.
Okay.
They have a lot of freedom, I'd like to think.
So for lack of a
Before you
better,
become a princess, you're pretty like attached. Like if you're a candidate to become a princess, you're pretty like on a rigid schedule, right? Because you're trying to get that promotion. But once you're there, I think
you're
it's
chilling.
pretty stable.
Okay.
Mhm.
So for lack of a better word, they're essentially not fucking slaves.
Yeah, and they can get away with a lot, as we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we kind of have a biased view because of Yuri, but
And Dorsey too, right? And Dorsey's when she was talking to the Lopobia girls, they're just like, "Oh, your relationship with Bomb, blah blah blah," and
yeah, but
also the fact that she's hanging out with the Knock.
I feel like Dorsey and them are kind of like under the radar, sort of, because Yuri's a
Oh, you're
big
right. They
shot.
could be fugitives, actually. Yeah,
Yeah, like they're not necessarily fugitives, but like they're so like they're regulars, right?
insignificant.
Who the fuck cares about regulars in the grand scheme of what's
Yeah,
happening, right? I'm pretty sure like anything regular related is like the last thing on Jihad's mind right now.
it's not big news. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's a
not
good
big
point.
news Morgans. So
Whereas someone like Yuri is, more up there because the
yeah,
fact, like, big
she's
princess and
Yuri.
also double.
Exactly.
She has two swords.
Exactly. Like she's making the news. If she like steps somewhere, like you're gonna know. If Endorsi goes
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, yeah, all the rank or all the regulars are gonna know. But that's because they're horny. That's not because they
Yeah.
actually like, really like her
Mm-hmm.
in any other sort
Yeah,
of way.
there's a difference in like what people care about. Like the regulars probably do not care as much about rancor affairs too, just because it's so out of their grasp. Like they probably hear stories about people, but they don't really know much because it's like when are they ever going to encounter a rancor? It's more like I guess to put things in words, like Endorsi's kind of like the the Yuri of regulars, right? Where it's
It's
like she's kind of like the famous princess of
exactly, yeah. So it's kind
it's
of
like
like
two
in
different
essence,
worlds.
it's like, oh, you know how like me and you are just chilling and we're like doing our jobs. I'm hating my job. I'm crying. You're doing your
Mm-hmm.
job, and we just hear about all the stuff going on with Ukraine. Where it's like we
Yeah,
hear it, we're aware of it, but it's not really like actively affecting us because that's not our world. But then
yeah,
again, if we were in the U.S. military or like if we were generals, then we'd definitely be a lot more in tune and like care about it.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like that.
it's just out of grasp of what we
What we
our
normally
normal
do.
lives are like. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Perhaps we have been raising a monster that will be the greatest threat of all to us. Wait, what the fuck? The greatest threat of all to us?
That's a bit of a strange wording, but I think the grammar checks out.
Okay. And also, is this thing here supposed to represent bomb? What the fuck is this?
A lot of fish references. It might be like one of the strongest like sea fish or whatever.
You know what this reminds me
In a
of?
way. Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of the sweet fish.
Oh, not the sweet
We
fish.
still have it on the tier list.
He
We still
sacrificed
have it.
himself
What
for
if this is
food.
its dad or something?
Damn.
Wait,
We need more pets.
who the fuck is looking at this thing? Is that
Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
Wait, so there's a living thing here. This is real.
I think this is in his mind right now.
Oh, okay, so that's how he sees bomb?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking scary. Like, if that's like how bomb is represented in Evan's mind, I would shit my pants. Anyway, hey, Evan, could you loosen your grip a bit? You're squeezing me so tightly that it hurts. Ah, ah, sure. Excuse me. Still sick, by the way. That bastard Karaka, how is he still alive? I know, right? Even after getting hit with an attack like that. Y'all, look at fucking Endorsi. She's using fucking Bong Bong. Wait, so do they not explain how Yuri and Evan just float?
Most rankers, it's like standard for rankers to be able to know how to fly.
So, like we see Endorsi and Bomb here. Like Bomb is using the love disc, and Dorsey's using Bong Bong. Like they have to use something. Is this like a technique you learn, or is it just they're just that strong?
I think it's a certain amount of strength acquired that only rankers typically have. Like most rankers, almost all rankers
Oh,
have
and
some
white,
ability where they can just straight up fly.
and white.
Can White do it? I haven't seen. I don't remember.
I think in the fight in the final fight in the Hell Train, he was just floating in like the
Okay,
air.
that could be true. Yeah, I'm not against the
Okay.
against that. I just don't remember explicitly. But yeah, once you reach a certain level of strength, you kind of gain this ability. It must be like some sort of Shinsu control thing, or that
Your
requires like a
Shinsu is just
threshold
like on a different level to where it
strength.
just floats.
Yeah, maybe they'll go into detail at some point, but it's very like they make a big point of it that like regulars need some sort of technique in order to fly.
Okay. So it's similar to JoJo's, where Jotaro remains like in the air through sheer anger alone.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. I never thought he would be alive after getting hit multiple times with Kronos and a lethal attack. Not only is he alive, he's actually completely fine. Plus, it seems like he was on the train with us. Is he really some kind of immortal god? That can't be. Only Jihad and the Ten Great Family leaders made a deal for immortality with the administrator. So I think I asked this before, but if they make the deal with the administrator, it's retroactive to all the other floors.
Yes.
So is that only because it was on the highest floor? So I'll give you an example. Like I forgot what floor they said. They did say the number, but I forgot the
Yeah, I know what
exact
you mean.
number. But like let's just
Like
say
if they go above it, will they lose their immortality?
not even if they go above it. I'm talking about the opposite. Let's say I'm on floor 3, and on floor
Mm-hmm.
3 I make a deal with the administrator to become immortal. Does that extend to like floors above 3 or no? Well, I mean it's the same thing you said, but like
My guess is no, but we have no knowledge of how this stuff works. We don't even know the details of this contract. They just talk about the contract over and over. For all we know, it might not be as cut and dry as we may think. Like the
hmm,
immortality could be something conditionally based. Like it could be something like a lich, where say you destroy some sort of icon and then they
the
lose their
flag or or
immortality.
whatever.
Yeah, what are those things called? Yeah.
Fucking like flag some shit.
Yeah, you
Well,
know what I mean.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
into the lore, but
Oh,
yeah.
you know it. I mean, if nothing else, it gives credence to the idea of that's why that could be one of the reasons why Jihad locked up the tower after that floor, because he
Yeah,
wants to
yeah,
like
there's a lot of
remain
questions.
immortal.
Mm-hmm.
So very interesting. Anyway, it looks like there's one more thing for us to watch out for now, since Karaka has gone to the floor of death. Yeah, we'll definitely keep going after the boy. Boy! Well then, let's head inside. Wait, so at this point, I thought Yuri said she can go with them.
No, she can.
I thought it was said that rankers can't touch the floor of death, like, or like they
Nope,
can't really
they can.
like do shit on it.
I think Yuri said that like it would be dangerous even for rankers or something like that.
Oh, okay. Huh. So at this point, is there any fucking like law on this place? Because the administrator's
It's
fucking dead.
it's pretty lawless in terms of like the administrator type stuff, but it does have its own sort of rules associated with it. You'll see. I mean,
Are
for
we
example, we
talking?
already remember one of them. They said in order to get inside, you
You need a
need his sacrifice.
sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm
What does
wondering,
that
like,
mean? I don't really know.
yeah, because the whole reason that wait, actually, wait a minute. Holy shit, you're right. Wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense then, because wasn't the whole reason that Team Backstab was bringing Wangnan and Missing was to sacrifice one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they let Missing go because of the deal
Mm-hmm.
with Wangnan, and they're not going to kill Wangnan because now he's quote unquote a part of their team. They
Mm-hmm.
have no more sacrifices.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
So what the fuck? I want to see what's gonna happen here. Anyway, let's head inside. Slave in utero, Tower of God, the Hell Train, the Floor of Death, which is what my fucking throat feels like right now. Part 3. Well, we really won't die if we jump in there, right? Hurry up. In spite of how it looks, it seems safe. Judging from how casually Hockney is telling us to go in there, I suggest you hurry up and get over here. We have to all go in almost simultaneously in order to arrive in the same path. So wait, are they going through like the fucking veins of the dead administrator at this point? Like what the hell? Are they going through like its
Perhaps.
blood vessels?
Yeah.
Yo, look who's there! Look who's going with them!
Mm-hmm.
It's Jelly Bean! Agent, I fucking love that she's just in a bunny costume. That's so like the whole thing of her floating there and being in the bunny costume is so fucking funny to me. She sticks out versus everyone else here because think about it like this, right? Why the fuck is she here? Everyone else here is either a heavy hitter or like a very big like benefit in some way. Because like the only heavy hitter here I would say is like or not heavy hitter here is a Kun, right? Like Kun isn't known for his explosive power, but he's very like smart. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Faker is Faker. He's skilled. Uh, yeah, Boro is Boro. He's skilled. Hockney literally lives here. Why the fuck is Jellybean here? We haven't seen her do anything but be like silly. This is fucking crazy. Oh, I need to get a tissue. This fucking shit's annoying me. Hold on. Yeah. Apologies to the audience that had to hear that. Anyway, if we go in separately, we'll end up getting pulled apart by different currents. Then, we won't all be able to get to the same path together. Splitting up on the floor of death is essentially the same as asking for death. Damn, so wise. Stop hesitating and just jump in. I'll cry for you if you die. You're a side character anyway, it doesn't matter if you die. Wow!
Damn.
Wow! Boro, see, this is the whole bullshit. They made Boro a side character. He used to be a main character, man. This is
Uh-huh.
so fucked up. He literally
I
got
mean, their
demoted.
arc is over, right? Because the whole
Bruh,
issue with
even in his
the
arc,
Helitrain veterans is resolved. The
what the
Rowan
fuck did
thing.
he do? What did he do in his arc?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, well, that may be so, but just go. Whoa! We should go too, Bomb. Okay. I like how Bomb and Kun are just like on the same wavelength. Fucking Sachi had to throw his ass in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they're literally leaping into blood. Does that not gross anyone out from like here? Like what the hell?
It's holy to them.
It's
This is how
holy.
the administrators are seen as gods, right?
Listen, God or not,
So
if this thing
if you're
takes
in
a
the blood
shit,
of some sort of god, that's
listen,
like pretty
if this
astounding.
thing takes a shit, are we gonna like start eating its shit? Are we gonna say that's
Well, they
holy
don't think of
too?
it like it's some animal. Again, they think of it like it's a god. They don't think of it shit.
No, no, like if the god, like if this thing has like takes a shit, what are they gonna think of the shit?
Plus, maybe its blood is like Shinsu, right?
You said that last time too. I think so.
Didn't they? I think they mentioned that it's like Shinsu, right? The water.
I
I don't know.
believe
I
so.
could be wrong.
I believe it might be. Anyway,
So it is kind of divine in its own way.
man, I don't know. It's just grossing me out. I don't like blood, man. This is Like, oh my god, it's going in their mouths and everything. Because obviously it
That
could be
drink it,
Shinsu,
yeah.
right? But it
They're gonna
definitely
get more
has.
powerful.
It definitely. Oh my god, that's fucking nasty. So you're telling them to eat this thing?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Like at this point, right? It definitely has a physical form that, even if it is Shinsu, it looks like blood.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we have them just choking on the damn thing.
I mean, it's kind of more water-like than it is blood to me.
It's fucking red.
Yeah, but it's like red water. Is what
I don't
like
know.
blood is more like gelatinous. You know what I mean?
I guess, but I just chalk that up to like it's a story, so they have to like show it.
Yeah, maybe.
But whatever. Okay, so they're all swimming down. Cool, cool, cool. Hockney's just literally chilling like he's in a hot tub. It's warm and quiet. It feels as if I've returned to somewhere I once lived for a long time. Well, ironic because he did.
You don't say.
Alright, something's happening. We have an event going on. Light? Huh? Wait, is that Bomb? Who is that? Is that supposed to be Bomb? Oh, it is! What the? Why that way? No. He'll end up in a different path if he goes that way. Hey! Wait, so can they talk in the water? Or in the Shinsu?
It's a good question.
Because I see bubbles coming out their mouth. Like that's making me think they can't talk.
Probably not.
Bomb? Hey, snap out of it. You can't go that way. Come back. Dude, David looks so cool, especially with his multicolored jacket. Hey. Oh, what the fuck? Ah. Oh my god, Adrian, they're getting sucked. They're getting sucked. Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit. Bomb. Bomb? I can really never take my eyes off you, kid. Huh? Huh? My Shinsu isn't working? Damn it! No, Coon! There's no way for us to grab him. The important thing for now is that we stay together. You know what's so funny, by the way? You know what this
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of?
Yeah.
Remember, like when they were on the bridge going to the Hell Train
I
when
was just
Karaka?
thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, if you get like damaged or injured or whatever, like we have to leave you behind. Like it's a group thing versus an individual thing." This is where
Mm-hmm.
like Kun just threw that all out the window because it's bomb.
Yeah.
Biased ass bitch.
Hey, they said those rules on the bridge, not here.
Nah, I mean that's true. That's true. But I'm
Also,
assuming they.
Hockney's going with Bomb. Shouldn't they be following? Shouldn't they all be following them?
Yeah, I guess they should. But I mean, maybe it's a case of like, oh, they're all like kinda in one group and bomb like split off. So
Yeah, but
Hockney's like,
Hockney went with him. So wherever Hockney, like if I was in the situation, if I see Hockney going somewhere, I'm going where Hockney's going. You know what I mean? Even if he's following someone else.
You're really trusting Hockney like that, huh?
Absolutely.
I mean, he has lived here, but I think it's more of a thing of like, oh, they were all in their group and they assumed Hockney was gonna come back.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That
anyway,
makes sense.
the situation will only get worse if we get separated from you here. Wow, that thing is fucking whirlpooling them. Holy shit. Oh my god! It looks like it's sucking him off. I don't know why, but he's unconscious. He'll end up drifting away alone if we just leave him like that. Yo, is he gonna use the fishing rod? Oh shit! Oh shit! Also, you know what I just realized? Why doesn't Sachi use his thorns?
Hmm? They can't use Shinsu.
But that's not Shinsu.
That's a
The
good point.
curse.
It's a curse. Maybe it requires Shinsu for activation. I don't know. I feel like if he could use it, he would use it.
Maybe they're just stressed out too. Maybe it's like, oh
Also, don't they
shit.
manifest through the ground and they're in water right now?
No, they don't manifest through the ground.
Where do they come from?
I think they just come from like his eye or whatever. Like they can come from anywhere, I think.
Oh.
I don't think it has to be from the ground. Because remember, they were on the train and it came from the train.
Yeah. I guess I never really paid attention to it.
I think it just came from him. Like I think it all like originates from his eye, because that's where like the curse is like located. Anyway,
Okay.
to at least try to get him. Oh my! Oh, his lamp is lighting up. Oh shit! Jax, Jax. Oh, oh, he got him by the leg. Oh shit! Wait, so at this point we have two people who use lamps. It's freaking it's Hockney and it's Sachi with his like little fucking Minecraft torch.
Mm-hmm.
There. Huh? Ah, yo, it dragged his ass too. It dragged his ass too. Oh my god. Dorsey, can't we use Bong Bong to get them? No, doesn't work either. Ah, what the hell is this place? Crap. Huh? Ah! Ah! Damn, they're all getting sucked. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, bro, they're just screaming forever. This is hurting my throat. Ah! What the hell is this now? Water is gone. We're, we're falling. Ah! Oh, what the fuck? They're in a giant ball. Oh no, that's from Yuri. Okay. Ah! Ah! What? We're alive. Damn. Yo, fucking Dorsey took Bong Bong out anyway. Is this one of the paths that Hockney mentioned? It feels like we're inside someone's body. Why didn't my Shinsu work before? Is it because this place is made of dead administrators? When she says dead administrators, is that multiple or just one?
I don't think it should be multiple. Just be one.
Okay. Alright, well, now they're all safely on the ground. I'm also curious, did we see Jellybean in any of these?
No.
Because I saw her there.
don't.
Oh, well, there
Oh,
she
there she
is.
is.
Okay, alright, so she's still there. Because I saw her at the bottom here and I was like, oh, I forgot she was with them. In her fucking little bunny suit. She looks so stupid. uh, where's Bomb and Hockney? What happened? It looks like they've been separated from us. Based on what Hockney said, it sounded like there are several paths, so if they're safe, there's a good chance that they ended up in another path. I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or not that Bomb ended up together with Hockney. Well, there's still a high chance that Rahel may try to control him by using Emily. Well, we're still not certain about that. Hey, you guys, haven't you even noticed that one other person is missing? Pay attention. What? Guaryun. That girl is gone too. Wait, what the fuck? She was with them?
Yep.
I didn't even notice that shit. What the hell? Yo, look at all their faces. They're like, oh shit. What? It's true. She's missing. Maybe she planned the whole thing knowing that bomb was headed in another direction. That sneaky little... Well, it's possible, since she's a guide. You didn't see this at all. Fuck. You didn't see this coming at all, Evan? No. The... What the fuck does this say? The pre-science?
Yes.
The pre-science... It's not presence, because there's a C. There's no way. Anyway, the prescience of guides is almost useless here. The chances are very slim that she saw the future and went down a different path. Huh.
Prescience.
Prescience. Okay. And what does that mean exactly?
The fact of knowing something before it takes place, foreknowledge.
Okay. Okay. So foresight, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Come to think of it, I was unable to control Shinsu before too. I have a strong feeling that this floor is dangerous. Well, no fucking duh. Everyone and their mother is saying it's dangerous. Yuri is saying it's dangerous. Does Evan not think this was dangerous until now? Until, like, he experienced it? Does he not trust his master? Did he not trust Yuri? Fucking bullshit, yo. Evan needs a spanking. So I have a little bit of a question here. Before, when they were all fighting, like, outside the water with Karaka and stuff, was that technically outside the floor of death or no?
Yeah, they were able to do whatever. The only thing is that I guess it's like once you're in the water you lose it. Did they mention that they were slightly weaker though? I don't remember.
No, I don't think they did.
Okay, so there was no like uncomfortable.
No, they
Like,
were
you feel
saying they
uncomfortable
felt like
using
weird.
abilities there?
Yeah, they said they felt like weird and cold. They kept saying they felt
Okay.
cold.
Okay, so that probably wasn't it. All right, well, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it was only while they were in the water.
All right. So now they're officially in the floor of death.
I guess so.
Okay.
We'll see.
Because outside, if they're still able to use Shinsu, I'm assuming that doesn't count as the floor of death yet.
Hmm.
Anyway, I really hope that bomb is safe. Oh my god, that looks like a bunghole. That looks like a fucking anus. Oh god. Ooh. Rolling sound of a beast. Ooh. So, something is coming. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, these literally look like veins. Like, look, there's fucking blood, like, vessels too and everything. This has to be a vein. Dude, I love how Hockney and Bomb got separated. I'm so ready. You know what's crazy, though? I actually find them to be, from what I've seen, very compatible. Because Hockney's pretty chill, he's pretty calm, right? Bomb isn't necessarily disagreeable, so I feel like these two are going to get along really easily. Like, all things considered. Now, this is where, like, unless something big happens that they massively disagree on, like, I don't know, like killing Rahel. Like, if David wants to kill Rahel, then obviously that's going to be directly against Bomb. But, like, barring something serious like that, I feel like they're going to get along so well because they're both so chill with each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this fucking looks like arteries and shit. We ended up getting separated from the others. Well, we got caught in such a powerful current. I'm having a hard time adjusting since I haven't been here in ages. If I end up running into a gatekeeper in this state... Wait, so is that Shinsu? What is that?
I suppose.
What the fuck? Ugh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Oh. I did not realize he was that large. Oh my god.
The gatekeeper he was talking about.
Okay, so, speak the devil and the devil shall appear. Wow. I thought this was fucking like, was the god of guardians. Oh my god. It's been ages since an outsider has turned up here, so I came to see who it is. This is such a surprise. What are you doing back here? Hockney. Damn, so a lot of people know David. Holy shit. David's a popular guy. 3 months earlier, somewhere near the name Horn Station. Has she still not woken up? No, since she withstood such a tremendous shock. Of course I got her out of there quickly, but it's entirely thanks to her abilities that we survived there. Oh shit, who is this? Wait, who the fuck? The shock that she suffered is probably greater than we can even imagine. I suppose so. Still, this isn't good. If she's sleeping for this long, you're right, it certainly isn't good. We have to hurry and catch up to the train, too. Am I supposed to know who this is?
I don't know.
Huh. Oh! 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 Holy shit! Adrian.
New Uruk arc?
Hold on. Oh my! Wait, so they were near the name hunt station this entire time? Holy shit. That isn't, Fuck, what the fuck is Poppy Kaiser's name? Elaine?
Elaine?
Elaine, okay. That's not Elaine, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway. Dude, look at him! Look at him! He literally looks like a gangster rapper. Like, he looks like a normal, like, white Eminem guy you'd see on, like, the street. Just, like, also who's, like, a rapper. Anyway. Oh my god, dude, I'm so ready. It's been so fucking long since we've seen Uruk. I'm so excited. Even though I can't, like, show it too much because, you know, again, I am sick. My throat fucking hurts like crazy. I wanted to, like, scream when I saw him. But I'm trying to keep it contained for my own, like, for my own viewing pleasure. They seem to be on the floor. Is this a woman or a man?
I think it's a dude.
Okay. They seem to be on the floor of death. Don't we also have unfinished business on there? Mazzino? Yes. Dude, look at him, yo! Holy shit! They even added the sound effect, the dun dun. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so ready.
I mean, he's pulling up.
He's pulling up! He's fucking pulling
Unfinished
up!
business, so why don't we go finish it up then?
I mean, again, this is where, like, I remember the spoiler you told me with him. So I'm not too surprised here.
You're always bringing up the spoilers.
And I'm gonna say the same thing I said last time. When it has to do with the character, the one character I liked, of course I'm gonna remember it.
And I'm gonna say the same thing that I said. I told you these things before you even agreed to
I know.
retalk.
I'm not blaming you, but you're the guide. You should have seen this coming. Anyway.
Fair enough. My prescience wasn't working.
Yeah, you.
I was. Because we were talking about the floor of death.
Your prescience. Anyway, would you mind sending me the blog post? Yes, of course. I can finally nibble on my dinner that I haven't eaten all day.
Cool.
Oh my god. Adrian.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at? Is that Ro?
Yeah.
I thought that was Wagnon for a second.
I believe Leroro was actually, like, designed after Pikachu.
What the
He had, like,
fuck?
Pikachu, like, vibes or whatever.
Okay. I mean, he definitely has, like, the two, like, marks on his cheeks, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Alrighty, I'll get started. You can enjoy your food.
Yep.
This is the afterwords for Tower of God, Season 2, Chapter 234. The request was from blah blah blah, Nim, can't read that, and Hikariko Dorisol Nim. Leroro dressed up as Pikachu. It feels good drawing them after a while, hehe. Ro and Quant are both fun characters to draw.
I missed
Next week's
them.
theme will be the Lunar New Year, so please request 2 characters.
Bro, I want them to show fucking Leroro and Quant again. Not just separate, I want to see them together. They're like the tag
Those are the
team
boys,
duo.
man. They're the duo.
I love them.
Duo. We had the one show up at the end of this chapter.
The one!
He doesn't seem to have much to do with the floor of death. Wonder why he's here. Hehehe.
know
We will know
why.
soon enough.
I know why.
For now, since this is the intro to the Floor of Death, you should take your time to acclimate to this new floor.
Oh.
Since Tower of God has to introduce new concepts and the new settings of every arc, I found that having an acclamation/exposition chapter into the arc intro helped.
Yes.
Actually, I have trouble with this every arc, so I do have a bit of trouble, but it also brings a sense of accomplishment and it's also fun, so there's that. This chapter established this. Shinsu doesn't always work.
Oh.
They're below a sea of blood
It
from the
was
floor
blood.
administrator's corpse. They have lots of passageways around. Something big is down there. That should be it. This arc should have a quicker intro than usual, and we're going to get out of bomb-centric battles to laying out the powers of his allies,
Let's go.
or at least start to.
Let's go.
So I hope you enjoy it. Last week I said I had the cold, but I'm doing better this week. I get sick easily, so if you've been following the afterwards regularly, you may think, I think that's think, you may think he gets sick all the time.
Yes.
But I did have to go to the hospital because of the cold once, so, but I don't get other diseases as often, so that's a relief.
Jesus.
Whenever I'm tired or sick, I always worry about the work's quality. I have to fight myself and whatever life throws at me too. But readers have the highest expectations.
True.
Still, many of you worry for me and cheer me on, so I feel empowered through that. Thank you.
Yes.
And I'll see you next week.
Oh,
Haha.
yes.
In the previews department, the main story is about to start, and I need to crank out new stuff for the main release too. But I won't have much time to take a break this week. Well, have a good week, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Very cool. Much like SIU, I am also sick. Although unlike SIU, I don't get sick often. I get sick like maybe once or twice a year, if at all.
Yeah.
So, definitely not him. Anyway, the Holy Hairline. Are you down to keep going?
Yeah, let's get it.
Alright, let's get her done. Chapter 235. Okay. Thank you. You guys saved our lives. Don't mention it. I'm just relieved that at least you woke up first. Yo, look at him. Look at him just standing there like he's not the third strongest person in this existence. Oh god, hold on. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Whew. But why did you help us? Are you rankers from the Yeon family? Oh! Well, we'll just leave it at that, since I can't give you any details. I was observing you all as per orders from my superior over there. Excuse me. And you should thank that woman over there for the fact that you're still alive. It was because of her flame that you all survived. Oh! What? Wait a minute! That's fucking Sword Simpin Yeon!
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be honest, I did not recognize her. Wow. You know what the main way I recognize her is?
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a lot of them, and like, I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if like I'm biased with this, but a lot of them literally look very similar with long hair. A lot of the females with long hair look very, very like alike. Excuse me. And this is where even with Bomb with long hair, he looks almost feminine a little bit in some of the panels that I remember.
Yeah, I get that. There is some limitation to his drawing style, especially when like differentiating people. It's kind of tough because like some of the main things, like you said, the eyes and stuff like that, when they're not present, it becomes a bit harder to figure it out.
I did not know this was Yen. My closest guest was honestly
Also
Elaine
clothes too, like because they're
yeah,
they just got knocked out, so they're not wearing their typical clothes, I guess.
yeah. Like literally, imagine this, right? How would you tell the difference between Yuri? How would you tell the difference between Yuri, oh my god, fuck. Yuri, Yeon, and Bomb, if Bomb had the long hair, if they all had their eyes closed and like they didn't have their clothes with them. Like, you know how we recognize Yuri with like the big red thing on her head?
I think Yuri would maybe be the most recognizable. Her hair
These
is
are
really
close.
long, right?
That's true. That is true.
Probably
Her
the
hair is
longest out
long.
of all of them.
Yeah.
I think she has more like aggressive features too on her face. I think Eon and Bomb kind of look similar though, with
Yeah,
long hair.
I very much believe that. Anyway, because of her flame? Yes. When you were caught up in Yuri Jihad's attack on the station, the thing that saved you in an instant all from almost certain death was the flame of the Yeon family that was asleep within her body. The flame of the Yeon family is an extremely powerful flame, which is only passed down to direct female descendants of the family. Okay, so based on this, but okay, I'm trying to think here, right? Because this doesn't necessarily mean like one thing. Do we know the family head of the Yeon family? And by that I mean, do we
No.
know if they're a boy or a girl?
By the looks of this, I'd probably guess female, but
What
I
do you?
don't think we know for certain.
Okay, so whatever the case may be, if they're male or female, that means Yiwa is literally the child, the direct child of the family head. If I'm understanding things correctly.
Yeah, either that or like in the main line,
Okay. When you say main line, what does that mean exactly?
like like grandfather, great grandfather is her, or something like that, right?
Okay.
I guess in all states, like in most situations, it works like that. But you know, as people, you know, pick different, spouses and whatnot, it becomes more diluted as you go off to other people and stuff like that. So like she's more pure, I guess. I don't. It sounds weird because it feels very
Like
like eugenics type
incestual.
stuff. Yeah, and that too. Yeah. But I guess
Eugenics.
if you deal with any sort of clan, like even like Uchihas and stuff like that, there's bound to be stuff like that going on where it's like, oh, the more pure ones. I mean, I guess the Hyugas would be a great example, right? Like
Oh
it's like, oh,
yes.
there's the main branch and then there's like the
The
Neji people,
slave
right?
ones.
Exactly.
Fucking
So
slaves.
so Yiwa would be kind of like Hinata in this sense, right?
Okay. So she's directly, or not directly, but like she's close to the family head. So,
Yeah, like she's born in high class
okay.
as a high class in the Yeon family.
And just to get reminded, where is Kun in all this? Like, is Kun direct or no?
So Kun family's strange because almost everyone in the Kun family, I guess you could say, is a direct descendant, just
Because
because the
Edwin
fact
doesn't
that
know how to
Edwin,
keep it in his fucking pants.
exactly. So it's very rare that there's like Kun side families. They're all pretty much. I mean, there are side families, I guess you could say, and less prominent ones, but they're all mostly like together, I guess.
So, what? No, when I say Kun, I mean like Aguero. Like, where's
Oh,
Aguero and all
Aguero.
this? Yeah, is he direct or
Um,
no?
yeah, he's definitely direct. Yeah,
So he comes straight from Edwin's peepee.
his dad is Edwin. Yeah,
His father is fucking Edwin.
I believe so. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Damn. Okay, so I got some questions about Edwin here.
Mm-hmm.
People obviously know who the family heads are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Edwin goes walking somewhere, people will know who he is.
That's a bit tricky, just because of the fact that they're so high and mighty and stuff like that.
It's
It
almost like
would
they're
be
like,
possible for
okay.
them not to like if they weren't trying to make their presence known and like being themselves and being all like look how powerful I am, or having some sort of presence or something. Like if they could conceal their presence,
Like they
it
wore a
would be
hoodie.
possible they could just be confused and like people would just be like, oh, who's that guy?
I mean, but
you
I'm
know
assuming Edwin has the blue hair, right? He's like literally the starter of
yeah,
the.
he definitely looked like a Coon person, right? Like from the
Okay.
Coon family. But
Okay.
if you've never seen him before and
You
he
wouldn't know.
doesn't have like the presence of a monster or something like that,
So he's not
you know
flexing his cock.
yeah, I'm saying purely based off looks alone. Like if you were to just see him, it's there. There's a pretty decent chance that a
So
lot of people would
people,
recognize him.
so people in the tower don't like have like pictures of the 10 family heads. Like they don't
No,
know what they look like.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well,
They only
yeah,
know
a
them through
lot of people in the
reputation.
tower are kind of like oblivious to it too. Like again, like how we were saying, like how it doesn't directly matter to you, because a lot of people aren't part of the 10 Great Family, so they don't really like think about it. Besides the fact that like you got to watch out for them, right?
Okay.
So
Interesting.
they're not really into the whole thing, I guess.
Hmm.
At least that's what I think based off of like what I know. I don't think a situation like this actually happens where there's just a family head incognito.
They're just roaming around the fruit market like in
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah, I mean, if it did happen, I didn't know of it. So maybe I didn't notice the family.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know.
So, last question I think regarding Edwan here. So Edwan, as we've seen, can't keep his wiener in his pants.
Hmm.
When the women are fucking him, do they know who he is?
Most likely.
So at that point, does he go out and like riz them, or do they want to fuck him, or is it more of like a you're gonna do what I fucking tell you to fucking do, or like,
It could go either way. I don't really know.
damn, how are the family heads viewed? Like,
Hopefully, it's
would it
consensual.
be considered like an honor to sleep with a family head and have like their child, or
In most situations, I guess so.
interesting? Okay,
I suppose it is high status. It's like marrying up. You know what I mean?
yeah, but Edwin's not marrying you. He's
Like
like
marrying a billionaire.
true, but he's fucking and going. He's not staying.
Yeah,
He's
but
dipping.
your safety is pretty much guaranteed. You know, I don't think Edwin's the type of person to just throw people's. It's not like every single person that he, has kids with that like the mother is just like gone, right? I mean,
Are
I
you
guess in some
sure?
situations, if their child is like,
I mean,
now we're dipping into like the politics of the Coon family, right? But
look at
like,
what he makes the children do. He makes the children fucking kill each other.
yeah, so if
He
there's like certain
encourages it.
sections where it's like, yeah, if your child and whatever is not very good, then maybe the wife, if you can even call it a wife, ends up being like,
The
kind of
side
tossed aside
piece.
or like irrelevant. Yeah. But I guess it's like, with like most things, it's a risk that you take where, you're messing with something very big here by getting involved with the Coon family
By
head.
letting
So
him in your fucking coochie.
I guess, yeah, that's one way to think of it. But in
See,
other
that's
words, like bringing that into your life is kind of something that, it could bring big rewards, but also like,
great
big,
misfortune.
yeah, great misfortune as well.
So this is where I question, like, and this is where it popped up into my head. Is Edwan like the type of guy to riz you, or is he the type of guy to take the coochie by force?
I don't know. I would assume Riz, but
Because the way
at the
I'm
same time,
imagining Edwan, I'm imagining like he just tells his guards like, "Oh, you see that one? I like that one. Bring her to my chamber after."
it could be that way. Honestly, most of the family heads, from what we've seen and what we've heard, mostly from what we've heard, are just not great people, right? I mean,
Yeah.
especially with like the stuff that the family heads and their children, like how their children act and like what
Oh
their families
yes.
do. Like for example, the Zagenas
I mean, look at fucking
with the
Arya
Yang
Han.
family,
Just in general, look at him.
Arya Han, worst father. I mean, I'm sure we'll find even worse fathers as we keep going along. This is a shonen anime, so
Yeah, it has to
bad
keep getting
fathers.
worse.
If the fathers are good, they're dead. If they're bad, they're real bad.
They always have to show up the last thing that was like shown.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Most of the family heads are kind of not
Questionable at
good.
best.
Yeah, but there's always the question of like, hey, well, I mean, we don't know their motivations. Maybe there's something
I
noble
see.
behind it, or it's
So,
kind of like the Rachel phenomenon,
oh god, don't fucking
where
bring
you
up
don't
that bitch.
understand what she's doing.
Oh lord. Okay, so I guess final personal question for you, right? And I want you to say this with your full knowledge as the guide, with all of your
Mhm.
knowledge, right? No restrictions here. From what you know with your guide powers, from knowing all of the series so far, who do you think personally you is a bigger asshole? Han or Edwan?
Probably Han.
Okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
all I need to know. Let's keep going. Anyway, my guess is that that flame probably activated momentarily to protect the life of its master. Also, I just want to point out that flame looks fucking beautiful. I really think that's hot as shit. Of course, even with that power, it can only protect you from the fragments of Yuri's attack for a moment. But I was able to save you all because you managed to survive for that moment. I see. Yes, She's still asleep because she used power greater than her own abilities. But she'll wake up soon once the power of the flame returns. Damn, so Yeon is really that girl. She really
Mm-hmm.
is that girl. Um, but what about Rak, who fell with us? I don't see him. Also, why are they making Sword Simp look so ugly here? Is it just me, or does he look like he has a big ass schnoz?
It could just be the angle.
Okay. Fuck. There was no such person there. What? I didn't see anyone named Rak. You two were the only ones that. What the fuck?
Yuji,
Yuji saved.
the
Is that.
butler guy.
Oh! Oh, this is Urex talking. Oh shit, I
Mm-hmm.
forgot. I didn't see the line. Okay, fuck. Slave in Utero, Tower of God, the Hell Train, the Floor of Death. Part 4. The. That can't be! There was definitely one more person with us. He's a little alligator, wearing red clothes. An alligator? Was there anyone like that, Yuji? No, I didn't see anyone like that. Although, according to the data that I received, there was someone like that on their team. But what on earth happened? I was sure that he fell with us. He didn't die, did he? Anyway, so you're positive that they're heading to the floor of death, right? Oh, yes, definitely. I see. I don't know why, but Eric looks weird here. Floor of death. You really can't ever predict what that kid's gonna do. This is getting interesting. I had better go to the floor of death too. Oh my god, he's rolling up! Bro, I have a question here, right? So
Mm-hmm.
remember how I asked, like, oh, how well known are the family heads? And you're like, oh, they're not, like, too well known?
Mm-hmm.
How well known is Urek?
Um,
Like, okay,
Kind of the same scenario.
pretend he's not shirtless, because obviously if he's shirtless, that's like a dead giveaway. But
Yeah.
pretend he's like wearing his hoodie and he's walking, right? And let's just say, perfect example, someone like Karaka sees him. If Karaka sees him and bumps into him and looks at him, will Karaka know what just happened?
You might not know.
He might not know. So you're
We've
telling
already
me,
seen an example of this.
really?
During the Zagena arc, the rankers there did not know who Yurik was until they saw the tree tat
Well, that's
within the
true, but
tree.
I'm assuming like Karaka might be different because he's Karaka, he's a Slayer, right?
I kind of base it the same way. Yurik is, I mean, the thing is that he's not very active. It's kind of like a mythical being, right? Like, you don't expect to see someone like Yurik
Bigfoot?
ever. Yeah, exactly. You don't expect to see one like Eric on your regular travels, just like you don't expect to see anyone from the Sangreik families. So when you do see them, it's kind of hard. Like it's like the old saying where it's like you expect horses, not zebras. When you hear like hoof stomps, you think of horses.
That's true,
So when you
yeah.
see someone, that might resemble Uruk, you don't expect it to be Uruk until you
You're like,
see
oh, it
that
must
first
be a
confirmation where
lookalike.
it's like, oh, there's only one person who has that tattoo, or
He,
like maybe there's like a defining feature of some sort of family head where it's like, oh, there's only one person who has that feature.
or maybe it's, oh, he just blew that guy up by looking at him.
Or that. Yeah, exactly. Right? Something
Okay.
like that.
Okay. Oh shit, yo. So realistically speaking, right? If let's just say Urek goes to the floor of death, which it looks like he's planning to do, and Karaka's there, and Karaka like finds him and is like, "Who the fuck are you? I'm going to kill you because you're in my way." And then like Urek just like bends him over and fucking just teaches him a lesson.
Yeah.
Like
But all I'm
Karaka
saying is
wouldn't
that
expect it.
it's a good thing that Karaka has some crazy defense and like, some teleportation option because it's about to be the biggest ass whooping. is Karaka has no chance. He needs to run.
It's about to be the biggest ass.
Eric's gonna combo the shit out of him.
He needs to
You just gotta
run.
keep hitting him.
Like, remember when Jinsung, he got scared? He's like, oh, yo, bring him a seat, bring him a seat. And, like, he sat Jinsung down. He gave him, like, tea and crumpets. He's like, oh, welcome to my home. Or, I mean, your home, my master. Like, what are you doing here? Like,
Yeah.
he sucked Jinsung's dick. He
Hmm.
just has to run from Urag.
Yep.
The biggest ass whooping. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I'll finally be able to let loose after all this time. Oh my god, and now we're back to fucking Samurai God over here. Jesus Christ, he has 3 fucking toes! Okay, so this guy or this thing knows Hockney. I hope it's a good no and not like a bad no. I hope like Hockney doesn't owe him money or
Yeah.
ass. Anyway, what are you doing back here, Hockney? That voice. Mata? Dude, Hockney looks so fucking cool, man. I love his look so much. Almost like Iniesta. Excuse me. Oh my god, just looking at him. He's like an Oni fucking like demon samurai. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this a robot? Is this person coming out of their mouth? Oh, my back. Hey, it's been a while, Hockney. Dude, no way. This is like a giant mech. You're still as short as ever, I see. Mata. So, ew! Ew! What the fuck is this? Ew! So, what are you doing back in the hellhole, Hockney? Or fuck, this hellhole, Hockney? Dude, this is disgusting. This is fucking nasty. Did you come because you missed me? Nope. Looks like you still never lie. You're still living in this fuck. You're still living in this gloomy place. This is how all parasites like me live, since we survive by invading the body of a larger bug and controlling them. What? Ew, what the fuck?
Mata's a parasite.
Mata's a human, right?
A parasite.
Well, like, is he counting himself as a parasite, or is he actually a
He is.
parasite?
He's controlling this large guardian type being.
Well, yes, but he's still a human, right?
Uh,
Like, he's not a bug, is what I'm asking.
he's not human.
Is he a bug?
It's a bug world.
No, 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 no. Also, are they touching this thing's eye muscle?
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
god,
standing on.
that's so fucking nasty. What the? Is this thing still alive?
Perhaps.
Oh nah.
Most likely.
Oh nah. Wait, so the floor of death, does this thing have like other living things in it? I mean, obviously I know Hockney used to live here, right? But like
Hmm.
he like I consider him like human, like sort of or whatever, right? Like are there other like things like animals here?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought this was the floor of death, not the floor of non-Shinsu. This is how all parasites like me live, since we survive by invading the body of a larger bug and controlling them. This host has no choice but to obey me, as long as it's connected to that blue orb. What do you think? Isn't this great? I called it Many Legs. Fuck. Is it not really cute? I can never figure out your tastes. Still, I hope you don't mind me staying here for a bit. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Mata looks so chill. I like Mata
Hmm.
so far. Hmm. But who's this man? Is he a person that you met on the outside? Dude, that's so nasty that they're on its eyeball. Oh my god. Does that not hurt this thing? Does it not feel them crawling around on its fucking eye muscle?
Well, I guess not.
That's so
Or
fucked
if
up.
it does, it can't do anything about it.
Oh, that's so fucked. Like, you know what the thing I'm thinking of right now is like they're stepping on this thing's eye muscles with their like dirty ass feet and shit. Like, oh no. Well, I just happened to come in with him. Really? Oh my god, Mata is jacked. What the fuck? Really? It's a good thing I put my life on the line to help you escape. Now you even made a friend and became a real respectable person. Well, I don't really know this man. He's just some guy who happened to come here with me because we share the same purpose. He's not a real friend in the sense that you're thinking of. How could a monster like me ever make friends with anyone? Damn, is that how David looks at himself? That's kind of sad. I mean, listen, I definitely get vibes that David is definitely like a little what was the right word for it? A little distant from people, a little distant from society, but he's not like a fucking like psychopath. Like he's just like a person who likes to be on his own, from what I can see. Hockney. This guy's real friends must be looking for him right about now. I'm leaving, so if you find them, lead this guy to them. Where are you going? I'm going to South City. What? You're going to South City? Why? Hell Joe. Fuck. Uh, Hell Joe will try to kill you if he finds out that you're back. That's true. But still, I have to go. There's a piece of my lost picture there. Oh, so Rahel's leading him there. Dude, I fucking love the way Hockney looks. This guy looks so fucking cool. Oh my god. You can find what you've lost on the south side of the floor of death in 2 days. This is what Emily told me. There's nothing that this device can't tell you. You know what I just imagined?
AI.
Yes, but not really, no. My first thought, and I don't know why I thought this, but like my first thought is like, why don't they ask Emily how big people's dicks are?
Um, because why do you need that information?
Well, why not?
Tower has so many things that can be distracting.
Yeah, like I don't know why this was my first thought, but my first thought would be like, oh, how big is Coon's piece?
And then Coon's standing right next to it, like, damn, it's right. How does it know? Who submitted that
It's
information?
right. Oh my god. I see. I came here to look for the red light, Mata. Ah, painting is my soul itself. You know that. I absolutely must find that picture. So here's where my question comes in. Does this red light have any similarities or any relation to the red light district that like Wangnan is quote unquote the prince of?
Good question.
And if that's true, and this is me kind of like making a Hail Mary here, but what if the red light so David is calling this picture the red light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wangnan is the prince of the red light district. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it's too much of a jump to say Wangnan was the prince of the floor of death.
Okay.
But it's just the game
Where does
theory.
Karaka go into the mix?
Well, Caracas his brother, quote unquote, right? So
Mm.
this is where I'm thinking that maybe see this is where it's weird because like as far as we know Jihad didn't implement a system with men, right? He only implemented a system with females. So either A, this is something that was secret and like it's a vestigial thing of the past that either failed or like we just don't know about. And if that's the case, I think Karaka might have been a leader of like a different floor. Either he was a leader of a different floor or they ruled the floor together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know though. Again, it's just a game theory. Excuse me, for now. I absolutely must find that picture. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? What the hell? Oh my lord. Oh, it's here. What the fuck? Okay, that thing looks like a demon. That thing legit looks like a fucking goat demon. The gatekeeper. What is that monster? Oh, that must be. Oh my god, dude, these things look fucking creepy. One of the gatekeepers that Hockney mentioned. Looks like we have another interesting looking thing on our hands. Oh fuck. What should we do, Evan? First, wouldn't it be better to leave it to the regulars? No, wouldn't it be better to fucking help them so they don't get fucking eaten? Since we have to get an idea of how much they can handle here, we can't protect them forever. Like, you've done that already. The only time they've protected them is when they literally had to with Karaka because it was unfair. That's true. Hey, you guys! Huh? Go ahead and beat that monster yourselves. If you get your butts kicked here, then we're heading back. We have to beat that thing on our own? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Dude, you know what's crazy? Like, the shoe's completely on the other foot now, and I fucking hate that they keep doing this with Boro and, like, his squad now. Remember back in the day, like, Boro would be telling their group, like, oh, you know, we can help you with this, you have to learn, we did this, we're the adults, you're the students. Now look at what Boro's doing. We have to do this on our own? How are we gonna do this? Aren't these guys seasoned veterans?
Yeah, I don't like that much. Yeah,
Bruh, they're making
Boro.
Boro a bitch.
Yeah,
This
it
is
could be
some.
because of lack of rack.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess they need
iconic
someone
relief.
to be. Yeah, they need someone to be the fucking foil.
Boro will go back to being badass once we get rack.
I don't know. I feel like he's tainted. I feel like he's tainted meat now. But I can hope. But we've only just entered the floor of death. I think we should try it. But Hockney says it's very strong. What are you waiting for? Let's get this over with quickly. Huh? Oh shit, yo, is that in Dorsey? Is that in Dorsey? We have to go. We have to go in and find Bomb and Huariyun. There's no time to waste. Oh shit, yo, she got the J's on. Oh damn, she just kicked that thing in the face. Dorsey? She's going ahead and attacking on her own. I mean, granted, she is a princess, right? Like, of this
Mm-hmm.
squad, let me ask you this right now: who do you think is the strongest, barring Yuri? Is it
Yeah,
Sachi or is it Endorsi?
it's in Dorsey.
Exactly. So, like, of course she's gonna be the one attacking this thing. She's the fucking carry. Like, what the hell? Right? I'm seeing some damage. Okay. Oh, okay. I see Endorsi utilizing the bong bong. Oh, okay.
You
Endorsey
might
Jihad.
recognize this.
I'm trying to think if I do. Endorsey Jihad special skill. Huh? That's skill. Isn't that your? Wait, what the fuck? Yifan sword? Okay, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't recognize this.
you don't?
Yuri used this?
What did Evan just say?
Well, it's Yuri's.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember Yuri using this.
it's Yuri's red velvet sword,
I do not
the one that
remember
she
this.
used on uh Pedro.
Pedro. Oh, yeah, no, I don't remember. The only thing I remember in the fight with Pedro was that she fucking punched him. Honestly, that's the only thing I remember, honestly. Damn, okay.
I have
So
to
in
show you this now.
what, the fucking panel where she used it?
Yep,
Let me see it.
this is the banger.
I don't remember this shit. Because when I hear a chiffon sword, you know what I think
I'm just
of?
gonna send it to you via Discord.
Yeah, it's fine. Here, I'll put it up on screen too. Yeah, literally looks like she's doing a
The charge
Kamehameha
up,
here.
and then the second part.
Huh. It's not
It's
really
the
much
same
of a
move.
sword now, is it then? It's more
No,
like
but
a
that's what it's called.
blast. The chiffon sword. Huh.
So she taught in Dorsey how to do it through their training session.
Yeah, I mean, as we can see, it's not as strong as Yuri's, but
It's a different, yeah, it's a different version.
still pretty impressive. So this thing just got fucking its neck snapped, it looks like, with all the blood gushing out. Ah! Is it dead? Hey, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Are you sure it's not that Endorsi is stronger than you thought? I guess so. Oh shit, what's that? Oh shit. Huh? What the? Wait, what the fuck is
It's a
that?
crazy yellow ball.
Oh, it's back! It's back, the crazy yellow ball! Oh my god. Okay, this thing's going after her. Huh? Wait. Wait, no, wait. Is it actually? Wait, is that? Oh no, okay. It's not. Its main body? I don't like the way it's smiling like that. A small, fast ball. The thing may very well be trickier to face. But why was it hidden inside that monster? Okay, so from what I'm noticing now, right? I'm noticing a lot of the things in this area are being controlled by something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Matza was controlling like the fucking like samurai god. It looks like this thing was being controlled by this crazy yellow ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the main body. This is getting interesting, Evan. We're not here to play, princess. Dude, I love fucking Endorsi's wings. Those are so hot. Yo, I feel like they're about to have like a flying fight. Oh shit! Ah! Damn, she's going. Dude, this thing has veins on it. It's like a fucking ball sack.
Angry. Destroyed my
His
thing.
host.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, it looks like it nicked her. Your turn. Huh? You handle it now. I beat the monster, so I'll leave that thing to you. Honestly, I did most of the work, didn't I? Don't be ridiculous. I thought you said that thing was the main body. Hey, you're just worried that your clothes are gonna get ruined, aren't you? There's no way Kun can handle us, by the way. Like, if this is the main body, assuming this is stronger than the other thing, and then Dorsey, like, with the Chiffon sword, didn't, like, outright kill it, and with Bong Bong doesn't want to face it, like, what the fuck is Kun gonna do? What should I do? It's a bit earlier than I thought. Should I test this skill once? Okay. I know what's going on here.
Oh, you figured it out?
Here, I figured it out. Ah, this is the jobber. This is the jobber.
Put him on the list.
We should. But we'll see. We need to get a name for this thing, because this thing might need to be put on the jobber list, because, like, this shit is so dumb, Adrian.
Crazy yellow ball.
Crazier yellow ball. Or angry yellow ball, honestly. But, like, bruh, I swear to God, and I told you this before too, SIU always does this, where after there's a training arc, there's always something that gets introduced to show off the characters and how big their cocks are. And it looks like this. Come out. Anacore. Oh, damn, that kind of looks cool. It looks like Kun's
You
about
said
to
it looked
play.
like trash last time.
Well, no, I said it looked like a disco cube last time.
Okay.
Or a Rubik's Cube or whatever. It still looks pretty weird, but it looks better here. The Anacore. I mean, I mostly like how Kun, like, is looking with it.
Yeah.
Kun's looking
I
like
agree.
crazy. Weird ass hair, though, but still pretty cool. Right. 7 intruders. The enemies took the bait. 2 of them are threatening. We'll get rid of all of them. Call Richie follow on. Okay, I mean, that's the big cliffhanger, but we have no clue who that is, so.
Yeah, who's Richie?
Richie follow on. Big Richie? Is that Big Richie?
Guess so.
Interesting. So my main question here is this Mata, or is someone else also acting as like a host for these things? Because
Guess we'll find out.
you know what the crazier or the angry yellow ball looks like?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it's shaped like a light bulb, right?
Yeah. Kind of like Mata's thing, right?
Exactly. I was gonna go all the way up there to like show it, but
But Mata's was blue.
well, yeah, because it's Mata's.
The crazy blue ball.
Yes, this is where this could be the case where whoever this is different from Mata, but they still have like the control of it. Richie Follow-on. Interesting. Dude, look at it. It looks like a scrote sack. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Any prediction on the new art? They said 2 characters in Lunar
Oh yeah,
New
fuck.
Year.
Let me reread it. Hold on. Lunar New Year. 2 characters Lunar New Year. Okay. I'm guessing there's no way it's gonna be 2 men. It has to be either a man or a woman, or two girlies. So,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me. I think even though this is a hella long shot, there's almost no way this is going to get drawn. Like realistically, it's probably gonna be like Yuri and then Dorsey, or one of the popular ladies, right? But just imagine it's Lilial and Shilial.
Wow. That'd be cool.
All right, let's go see.
Take a
Let's see
look.
what's next. Okay,
You
yeah,
guessed it.
of course, of
With the
course.
first one, yeah.
Like, there's the meta, and then there's like the thing we want. This is like the meta. This is like the easiest one to guess. Like,
You
come
want the
on.
Loco VA princesses?
Yeah, because like we're not gonna see much of them, right? And like they literally are sisters. Might as well fit them in somewhere. This is
These
still
two are
cool, I
sisters.
guess. Well, not directly, right? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. They could be, but allegedly.
Alrighty, I'll get started.
Alright.
This is the afterwards for season 2, chapter 235. This request is from
Wait,
blah
wait,
blah
hold
blah.
on. Hold
Vin.
on 1 second. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, no, it was 235. I just wanted to make sure it was aligning with the thing.
Mm-hmm. Is Yuri and Dorsey comparing their handbox? Previous festive requests were mostly male, so I decided to go with the girl this time. Haha. I wasn't able to complete it due to time, but if people want it, I'll finish it up and put it on the Danheim Bong. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Uh, Next week's theme will be rivals. Give me a
Alright, wait,
request
wait,
of
wait.
a
Let me
pair of
call it.
characters who you think are rivals.
Let me call it right now.
Since it's... Uh-huh.
You know who it's gonna be?
Oh,
Kasano and Hot.
that's a good one.
That's my
And I hope
prediction.
Hots has his Dong Blade with him. Dude, Hots with Dong Blade, I think wipes Kasano.
Yeah, I think he's gonna cut Kasano's arms off in front of him.
He's like, oh, you broke my sword last time? Let's see you break this one.
Let's see you break my dong.
Yeah. Ignite. Alright. Since it's only an early part of the Floor of Death, not a lot is shown yet. Some strange eye monster thing? Something of that sort has appeared. I wonder what it will be. Hockney met someone he knew right away, like the native he is. I myself went down home for the holidays, and there were barely found anyone I knew. So that was a shocker.
I have a question
Yeah,
here.
little grammar.
Yeah, I have a question here with the Floor of Death. So, the fact that Hockney knows all these people and stuff, how big is the Floor of Death? Is it big or is it like small?
It's medium, I guess.
What would you count as medium? Like, what can you compare it to? If you can compare it to anything.
Like a city or something.
So, in relation
It's
to
like
the
one place, pretty much.
in relation to
Although
the name
it has some
station,
complexity to it, though. It's big, but it's also not big.
so it's easy for people
Because
to know each other.
not a lot of it is habitable,
Okay.
as you may expect.
Mhm.
So
So if you're down here,
there's like
people know each
Mhm.
other.
Exactly, and there's like little clumps of civilization around. Like for example, he said he wanted to go to South City or something like that.
Yes, to meet Hell
One
Joe.
of the
Or no, so
civilizations there.
Hell Joe's gonna kill him.
Yeah, watch out for Hell Joe. And what was the guy they were trying to call? Like something. The eyeball monster was like call blah 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 whatever.
Yeah, something Big Richie. They were calling Big Richie.
Yeah, That wasn't Hell Joe. So
That's
who could
true.
that be?
That's true.
Who's worse, Hell Joe or Big Richie?
I mean, going by the names alone, I think Hell Joe sounds more menacing.
What? No way, dude. Big Richie for sure.
What was his name? Richie Fanalan or whatever?
I don't know.
Sounds
Who
like a
cares?
jobber.
I'll
Sounds
keep
like a
reading.
disciple.
The bugs will continue coming up on the floor of death, since the floor of death is largely composed of a decomposing corpse, and corpses have bugs, so one
That's
of the settings
nasty.
is that they have a lot of bugs. Besides many legs, there will be more types of giant bugs.
So I have a question
Uh,
here, right?
mm-hmm. So decomposers, I guess.
Yeah, so I was about to say, are they eating the fucking administrator?
Probably.
So at that point, isn't the floor of death eventually gonna be like, isn't it gonna disappear?
Cleaned up, I suppose.
Hmm.
I guess that's the circle of life.
So this is where I'm probably like 100% sure you don't know this, but just in case, right? Or I guess just to even like get the thought out there. Does an administrator ever get replaced? Like, let's just say the bugs like clean out the whole thing. There's no more floor of death. They eat it all. They decompose it. Will another administrator take the place?
Maybe.
Huh. Okay. Based on that, I'm assuming you don't know.
Next week, we'll look at Kuhn's new technique, since Kuhn as Lightbearer has been in the spotlight for a while. And
How is he gonna
lots
be?
of you wanted to see specialization of the class, so I tried to make a useful lighthouse technique.
Wow.
It's kind of funny.
He
I
had to
hope you're
make it
excited.
up.
Because lighthouses suck.
They're just for
Since this is a job
reconnaissance.
that knows no holidays, I still work. But when I did
No.
get to see my parents a bit in person and called up my friends for the first time in a while, moments
Hey.
like these are when I feel like I wake up from a dream and wake up in the real world. Things like this make a manhwa ga slash mangaka a hard job, but it may also be a plus. Well, now that the new year is in full swing, I resolved to work harder on various fronts. I'm always lacking, but I hope you guys can be generous with me.
Mm.
Well, I hope you enjoy next week's chapter. May 2017 be filled with blessings for you and stay happy. I hope you guys enjoy Tower of God this year as well. Thank you.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. You know, on a little anecdote here, I would like to say I very much relate with SIU because while having a full-time job that I hate and depresses me, I also stream almost pretty much full-time as well at Twitch TV// Technics channel. And I'll be honest, I've had to forego a girlfriend. I've had to forego many friendships, you know. I've had to deny people hanging out with me. I've had to deny. What'd you say?
Deny family too.
Yeah, I've had to deny family. You know, a lot of people want to like do stuff with me. I tell them, no, I'm busy. I'm streaming. So I definitely understand where SIU is coming here. You know, we're slaves to our work.
Yes,
Me and him. But anyway,
the veiny yellow ball.
the angry ball sack, yellow. The angry yellow ball sack.
The angry veiny ball sack of yellow.
Yes. So Adrian, I will ask you. Do you want to keep seeing the veiny, angry yellow ball sack?
Definitely do, but maybe we continue this.
So you want to cut it off here?
Yeah. Well, that's a great picture to start up on.
Exactly. We will definitely be able to recap while looking at this very illustrious being here.
Absolutely.
All right. So, do you have any final thoughts, comments, conclusions, advice, life hacks? Top 10 life hacks for the fans out there?
I can't believe you didn't remember Yuri's Kamehameha.
Honestly, I did not. Again, the main thing I remembered was the punches. I just remembered her punching the shit out of him.
Punch. Yeah.
The nuke punches.
His jaw.
Yeah. Broke his cock.
Yeah,
But
that's
anyway.
it for me.
Alright, so no life hacks, no advice. And a few words.
Yeah, nothing.
So, for me, I hope everyone enjoyed. We will be back hopefully next week if I'm not dead from my sickness and from exhaustion. Uh, Hopefully every week I pray that I will be unemployed so that way we could do Tower of God more, me and Hairline, but who knows when that's happening. But anyway, you can catch us live, usually at night, at Twitch TV/Technics channel, where we stream Tower of God every week, or I stream games every day, again, usually at night. And if for some reason you are sick, dying, or you are dead, and you missed the live stream, which you shouldn't, but if you did, I'm going to give you a spanking. And you can watch the VOD at youtube.com/Technics channel, which is probably where you're seeing it right now. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.